It's just going to be my picture. Hello. Today I wanted to talk to you about 3 different books about animals. Do you like animals? Do any of you have pets?
I have 2 cats. I have 2 frogs and 2 cats and 2 dogs.
Okay.
The frogs are my brothers. I got 2.
Which one is it?
I used to have 2 kitties, but they died.
Oh.
But I have. You want to tell her their names?
Okay. I have 4 kitties. 2 were mine and 2 were my husband's when we got married. So now we have 4 cats. It's a lot. All right. First, before we talked about the books, I wanted to talk to you about just books in general. Have you learned about books? Do you read books?
I read some books. I can read all the books.
Very good. Do you know 2 important things that every book has?
What?
Every book has an author. Do you know what an author is?
It writes the book.
That's right. It's the person who writes the book. And a lot of books also have an illustrator. Do you know what
that means? It draws the picture.
That's right. This is the person who writes the book and draws the pictures. A lot of times they're the same person, but not always. That's very good. Do you know what else a book has?
What?
A book has characters. Does someone else know what a character is?
I know. It's
Okay.
like Mickey Mouse. It's somebody who is in a story, like a Sleeping Beauty is in that movie.
That's right. A character is someone that's in the story. Now then, the characters of these stories are 3 animals. This first book is If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, and the character is a mouse. Now this is a cartoon mouse, but I brought you a picture of a real mouse. Yeah. Can everybody see the mouse? And then,
It has little short teeth.
he does have very sharp teeth.
I didn't see the teeth.
You want to see teeth again?
I want to see the teeth. Me too. Me too.
All right. If you look very close at his nose.
I can see the moose as well.
Yep. See, he has whiskers, and the mouse in our book has whiskers. Now, our second book is about a dog.
Can you read them to us?
We're going to read one. We're
I
going to
think
pick.
I want to do the dog one.
Hold on. Let's read. This is my picture
And my
of a
dad.
dog.
And
You got to hold your questions till the end, okay? All right. And our third book is Llama Llama, Red Pajama. Do you know what a llama is?
no. Yes.
I brought you a picture of llamas. These are what llamas look like in real life.
I went to a zoo one time and I saw them.
Good. And this is our cartoon llama. Now, I bet many of you have had a cat or a dog, but not a llama. This llama is going to bed.
Are you going to read that one?
We're going to talk about the books first, and then we're going to pick one to read. Now, he has a mama llama, and his mama llama kisses him goodnight and puts him to bed. And everyone leaves him so that he can go to sleep. And his mama goes downstairs. Now, he calls out for his mama to bring him some water, but she doesn't come back. What do you think happened?
She was washing dishes.
Well, to find out more, you have to read Llama Llama Red Pajama. And then you can find out what happens to Mama Llama. Our next book is called Bark George, and it's about the puppy George. And George,
Like Curious George.
George has a unique problem. Does everybody know what sound a puppy makes? That's good. But George's mother says, "Bark, George." And George says, meow.
Where's George?
This is George. So what's going on with George? Why can't he bark? His mama says, no, George, bark. And George says, quack, quack. Now what says quack, quack?
A duck.
Very good. Well, why can't George bark? Well, to find out why George can't bark, you have to read Bark George by Julie Fife. Now, our third book is about the mouse, and it's called If You Give a Mouse a Cookie.
I have that one at my.
So, my best friend used to keep them in a cage as pets. They're very nice if you take care of them.
See the first page.
First page, did I miss the first page?
Yeah.
Here we go. Our little boy, who is a character, meets a mouse, and it says, if you give a mouse a cookie, he's going to ask for a glass of milk. Oh no! So what happens if you give him a glass of milk? It says when you give
would want
him the milk. Probably got, you've read this. I can tell. He'll probably ask you for a straw. Oh no, the boy wasn't expecting to have to give him a straw or the milk. So what happens when you give him a straw? Well, when he finishes the milk, he wants a napkin. Oh my goodness, this is never going to end. What's the little boy going to have to do next? I don't know, but to find out you have to read If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. Okay, those are our 3 books. I'm going to see a show of hands. Don't everybody say at once. I'm going to hold the book up, and if you want to read it, hold your hand up. First book is Bark George. Okay, that's 1. The second book is Llama Llama Red Pajama. Oh wow, that's 3. And the third book is If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. All right, Llama Llama Red Pajama 1. But if you remember these other 2 books, If You Give a Mouse a Cookie and Bark George, you can ask your teacher to read them to you during reading time. But today, we're going to read Llama Llama Red Pajama.
I was going to.